keep those memories stirring, I came across some of the newspapers that came out in junior high. I couldn't get a hold of Walker's, but I did get a hold of Hughes papers and some simile papers. It's interesting, starting off with the Hughes paper, to see whose name appeared in the paper the most often. Anyone care to take a guess? Mine. No? Hughes paper? No.
Oh, Hughes?
It was Ceremonies. Let me give you for instance. Let me give you for instance. You know, they used to put those articles in the paper, and they'd match songs to people, a person or people. Here's Love Will Keep Us Together, Rose Harper and Ceremonies. Take Me in Your Arms, Cheryl Davis and Mike Berger, In the Halls. That's my wife. Get Down Tonight, Terry Lance and Janine Brolin. Fico.
Same thing.
Jive Talking, Fred Klein. Listen to What the Man Says, Mr. Younger, and the PA system. They also had couple ratings at the end of the year, where they would rate the couples on a scale of 1 to 100. Janine Fikert again and Terry Lance came in at the bottom at only 60 points. Becca Stelzmiller and guess who? Chuck Erling. Sue Larson and Todd Klosnitcher. Holly P. and Ellen Meter. Cindy Chase and Ward Johnson. They get it in the 90s. Tied with Stacy Vettel and Craig D. Robbie Lindemann and Dwight Miller came in at 120. But at the top of the list was Rose Harper and Ceremonies 199. One other quick little article I'd like to read in here. It says the new cheerleaders for the 1976-77 school year were chosen on April 12th and the 13th. The girls were judged on their smile, pep, group performance, and individual performance. Some of the judges were, remember, Mr. Agee, Ms. Knutson, Mrs. Whiteman, Mrs. Rentz, and Mrs. Tammonson. The sophomore cheerleaders of BHS are going to be Stacy Vettel, Carol Glaser, and Cindy Chase for football and basketball. The junior varsity basketball cheerleaders are Robbie Lindemann and Chris Connect, and Sue Armstrong for junior varsity wrestling.
Congratulations.
Volume 17, issue number 1, October 75, of the Hughes News. Hughes News staff featured by Cindy Chase. Chris Smith is here tonight. And Chris Steinke also is here. Chris Connect, I believe you made it. And the sports was done by Terry Lance and Jeff Esslinger. Oh, what else do we have interesting here? We have freshman personalities according to letters of the alphabet. Just to give you an idea how things have changed. A for athletic, Mike Berger. B for bossy, Fred Klein. C for clumsy, Nita Divert. F for flirt, Rose Harper. Little did Carol know way over at Simway. G for gentle, Sue Pudwell. M for muscular, remember Tim Kringstead? R for rowdy, Blair Olson. X for X-rated, who else? Ward Johnson. Z for zany, Dan Molinaro. Zany. And they had a What's Your Favorite Song article in here. Lori Rolshoven, where you at? Remember what your favorite song was in 9th grade? Let It Go. Dave Munson, Mama Masita. I don't think you're going to hurt anyone's feelings if you have to go to the bathroom. It wouldn't be fair unless I mentioned the self-cover of the simile papers. Student council members in 8th grade were listed in the Thanksgiving edition of the 74-75 school year. They included Scott Fetzer, remember Scott?
Yeah.
Barry Chesser, Cherie Schneider, Kelvin Meese, Roxanne Weber, remember Roxanne?
I did like that.
Craig Beckel, Nona Rulli, Wesley Zeman, and Joel Stanton. Sibley also had their list of ABCs and how these people matched up with the letters of the alphabet. B for brain. Who's that?
Mitch Campbell.
Kate Fisher, I think she's here tonight. D for dancer was Brad Zander. F for freckles, Minnie Benedict. H for happy, Bob Pesky. I for intelligent, Lindsay Berg. K for kisser, Sandy Norman. I can attest to that. Q for quiet was Chris Horning. V for violent, Violist, Kathy Hines. W for wild, Mike Swanberg, and Y for yo-yo, Kenny Doctor. That article was written by Lachelle Bender, one of the staff. There was an article on 8th grade wishes. The question that was asked to various members of the Stinley students was, if you had one wish, what would you wish for? Carrie Lindemann wished that Chuck Erling would change his socks at least once a week. Sandy Oster wished for a few extra inches or a pair of stilts so people wouldn't call her Shorty. They still do. Jeff Schumacher, a wiener dog. Jeff, you're going to have to explain that to us. Joni Grassel for Mr. Fisher's hair. Nona Rulli to be in Colorado mountains. Sue Mollison to look as good in short hair as Mr. Greggy. Kate Fisher for Tim Ness and Carol Krebs to stop wearing the same clothes so I can tell them apart. And Mitch Campanell wished that Chuck Erling would take a bath at least once a month. Tina, does he bathe and change his socks yet? That article was written by Kathy Hines.
I'm going to make this quick because I still haven't gone to the bathroom. But I just talked to the photographer who took a picture of Centuries class of 79. And he said that if we get a show of hands, if we get about 50 people is all we need, and we'll get a picture, a class picture, for $8. So,
Okay, chip in.
I'm going to get kind of tough. But, does everybody want to get a class picture?
Who's interested? Raise your hand.
$8.
I think I'm 50. It's full.
We got them 50 over here. We got that.
We do it right after the banquet.
Before the dance.
Before the dance.
Before you go to the bathroom.
Let's go. Let's see the hand. Let's get 50. Come on.
I won't see my goat.
Okay, we're going to take a picture.
One quick more article out of the Christmas edition of the Stinley paper. The question was, if you could go out with anyone in the world, who would you go out with and why? Ted Hoffman selected Jackie Onassis because she's rich. Bill Janowski's here. Bill, you know what you picked? Charlotte because of her coochie coochie. Johnny Buck picked Joey Henderson because she's sexy. But you want to hear something disgusting? Kelvin Meeks picked Rose Harbor because she's neat, and I'm going with her.
She paid for everything.
There's one more article I want to mention in here. It says, what do you think a girl looks best in? And Tim Oliver answered jeans. Russell Kiefer said, if Mr. Gregory was here, I'd say dresses, but because he's not, I'll say pants. But Kel Meese says, and this, I'm quoting this right from the paper, jeans and a jersey because Rose looks